Okay, I'm just gonna do my Playboys Miami review quick and short. I've got notes as well. Okay, so in my opinion, I feel like the Poodie and Landon sit down went on for far too long. Like, I was expecting them to have like a general conversation, then they just end up like going to another scene, but they sat down for too long going over the history and stuff. Everyone already knows what's going on. If not, I feel like the show or whoever the editor is should have recapped it at the top there as well and just mentioned what they went through, whatever else, gave a brief history for people that weren't either chronically online or online for part of their arguments that they had and stuff, and on top of like the issues that they had transpiring on the shows they went on. I feel like this, the only reason I thought the sit down was pointless as well is because they always end up getting back together as well, so it just felt like it was a redundant thing. We already know that they argue, they have sex, they argue, they, you know, are good friends and stuff and whatever, so what was the point? And it was kind of random to me that Armin was on the cast as well. He was on the cast of Playboy season 2, and that's when was it D Scott or someone tried to get his nose, and then I'm thinking in my head, why the hell would you go on a show when you just had your fucking nose done? Don't make no sense. But then even on Love and War, Landon hit him in the nose or whatever. I think his nose is bleeding. But it's like, why are you constantly on the shows? I don't know what Armin adds to the show. I feel like Deja Vu is more his speed than the show. The fight with Khalil and Qatari was nothing to write home about. I feel like it was just a lot of going up and down, people swinging each other, and that was it. But I don't know. Okay, with the Zayda and Qatari fight though, I feel like Qatari got a lot of face shots as well. Zayda did get a few hits in as well, but I feel like whoever was doing the camera angles is the enemy of NowThatsTV, because why the fuck couldn't we see part of the fight? Why are we seeing the side wall more than the fucking fight? I just couldn't understand that. I'm thinking you might as well show us the ceiling and just make us imagine what was going on, because what the fuck was that? I would have to give that first round to Zayda. I feel like it was a tie though as well though, but I feel like that camera angle just made everything worse. The second round though, I give it to Qatari. He had definitely more face shots as well though, and I get what Qatari said in regards to the first round, where he said that his shoulder popped out as well. That's why he fell, whatever. So, because if you're in agony, I get it as well. So when Zayda was saying, oh, he made him drop, whatever, I don't know if that's when his shoulder came out of place or whatever. But obviously, he popped his shoulder back in and got with his program. And that second round and won. I just have to add though, the kick in the face. When he kicked him in the face, I was like, wow, really taking it there. Take me through there, take me through. Like, why would you do that? Yeah, then we go to the scene with Isaiah and Landon. And I get where, the thing is, yeah, I get where Isaiah's coming from as the CEO of the show. You're annoyed because obviously Pootie and Landon have been going back and forth online. They have like this history. And I remember even beforehand on the show, he was saying, I think Landon said he was going to use weapons to get Poodie, which I thought was really fucking weird. Like, why would you want to damage someone that you say you love or have love for? Very weird vibes. But yeah, they had like a back and forth, whatever, and he was assuming basically that they're going to run the fade there. And obviously, as a CEO, you're thinking these are, you know, registered fades in the sense of like on your show, they're going to fight and whatever and stuff, compared to like now, Landon's cordial with everyone, and you're thinking that, okay, because he's cordial with everyone, he's basically cop and please and stuff, when that isn't the case. When he's had conversations with Mal, he's had conversations with Poodie, on camera, off camera, whatever the case is, and they've come to understand that they don't need to fight. And also, I understand where Landon's coming from as well. Nobody's going to tell me to fight just for the sake of a camera time, or especially when I squash the beef with the person, or me and the person are, me and the person have made amends. And you're telling me like, yeah, so since you're on camera, how about you start fighting him now? Am I a dickhead? Am I a sender? Like, what's going on? Also, why is JR on the show? Like, big man thing, why is JR on the show? Like, every time he gets on camera, I'm thinking, why is he there? Because when Zayda was talking to, I think it was D Scott that was on the bed and Zayda was standing up, JR's just in the background, standing like a plank of wood. What are you doing there? Like, where is his storylines? Like, get him off the show, man. He should not be returning next season, because I don't know what he's adding to the show. The thing is, I'll give JR the benefit of the doubt, like I gave Man the benefit of the doubt as well last episode, because I think Man said that they cut his scenes. And then obviously, I don't know if JR had any scenes as well, or if his scenes were cut out as well, but I am not seeing anything with JR. At least with Sheik. Sheik doesn't have much dialogue on the show this episode, but like for instance in the confessionals, he's doing his one, he's like explaining certain stuff, he's adding his, you know, 2 pence in. I'm not seeing JR's confessional. I'm not seeing this with JR. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, what are you doing here? Also, I've barely seen Robo, I think that's how you pronounce it. Barely have seen him this whole episode, and I know he has like a big personality. Why the fuck is he not on my screen? Obviously at the end we see him talking a bit whatever and stuff, when they're doing the fishing and whatever, but it's like, where the fuck was he the whole episode? And he's a big personality. Like, why did NowThatsTv do this? And we got to back it up for a second as well, because how are you stealing $70 from someone? But at the same time, this is why I can't feel sorry for the victim in this situation as Anne, because obviously you knew he was a scammer, you knew you were going to get half price furniture, whatever the case was, because you know it's illegitimate ways you're getting it. So when you get scammed as well, who can you tell other than the people that are around you? Because you can't report it to the police, because you're also incriminating yourself as well in regards to fraud. Also, I don't know why someone would even be on TV incriminating themselves like that in regards to JR continuously saying, teeth jumping out my mouth is crazy. JR continuously saying that he's a scammer, and also admitting to basically being a part of the scamming as well. Like, why would you do that for? But it is, I understand where Cash is coming from as well. Like, if you're going to rob the people, you should be robbing someone else, not your own people. But at the same time, it's very bummy behavior being a scammer anyway. Like, you have to rely on stealing from other people and conning people as well. How can you ever be trusted in life if you're constantly like trying to get up one in regards to like just financially as well, trying to make financial gains of other people as well who have worked hard for their money? You're a bum. You're a bum ass bitch. Like, sorry, whatever the case is. Then also he scammed college students as well. Do you know how hard it is to be in fucking college or university? May I say, because we're here, like in UK, whatever. Like, you're a fucking bum. I cannot respect the hustle, because that isn't no hustle. You're stealing.